Before I begin, if you love true, raw stories about love, betrayal, and the messy side of human relationships, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your experiences. Sometimes these stories feel uncomfortably close to home. It started with a text. A single line, simple but lethal. I need you to decide in 1 week. After that, it's over. I stared at the screen, my thumb frozen mid-scroll. My mind refused to comprehend it. Decide what? After 16 years together, 2 kids, a life we had built brick by brick, I had no idea what she meant. My first reaction was laughter, nervous, incredulous. Surely she was joking. But when I called her, the tone in her voice erased any doubt. Serious, cold, final. That week wasn't a suggestion. It was an ultimatum. And it was terrifying. In the days that followed, subtle signs began to gnaw at me. Missed calls, vague excuses, an unusual preoccupation with her phone. She'd laugh a little too long at texts, or step out suddenly to take a call. I told myself I was imagining things. Maybe I was overreacting. Maybe my imagination was turning small quirks into something sinister. Then I saw it by accident. A notification popped on her tablet while she was in the shower. I didn't mean to look, but the preview was enough. A string of messages from someone I didn't know, familiar in their intimacy. "I can't wait to see you again," one read. My chest tightened. My hand shook. I closed it immediately, pretending I hadn't seen it, pretending that ignorance could preserve the world I knew. For the rest of that day, every word she spoke felt like it was layered with hidden meaning. Every laugh sounded hollow, every touch rehearsed, and yet a part of me wanted to believe it wasn't true. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt because I loved her, because I couldn't imagine letting go, not yet. By the 4th day, I could no longer deny it. The evidence was everywhere in glimpses, in small habits that didn't belong to the woman I knew. Her gaze lingered on her phone. Her perfume smelled different, almost intoxicating in a way that reminded me she was chasing something outside our home. I started retracing every memory. The nights she stayed late at the office, the weekend trips she claimed were with friends. Every detail that once brought comfort now carried suspicion. Finally, on the 6th day, I confronted her. My voice was low, calm, almost disbelieving. "I know there's someone else." She froze. I could see her lips part, her eyes flickering between fear and guilt. But she didn't deny it. Not fully. I don't know what to say," she whispered. "I need time to figure things out. I can't just leave it." I nodded, calmly, and that's when I said it, the words that left her stunned. "Take the week. I'll decide too." It wasn't anger. It wasn't tears. It wasn't a plea. It was measured, deliberate, self-respect speaking louder than heartbreak. I wasn't begging. I wasn't cornering her. I was taking back control of my life, even as it was unraveling. The week passed in a blur of internal chaos. I replayed memories I used to treasure, now tinged with betrayal. Her laugh at the park when the kids were playing. The way she used to brush my hair from my eyes. Every moment that once felt like love, now felt like a question I didn't want to ask. And yet, I discovered something important. I was stronger than I thought. I could survive heartbreak, even if it came from the person I trusted most. On the 7th day, she came home, her face pale, her voice trembling. She admitted everything, her guilt, her fear, her confusion. She wanted to fight for us, but she couldn't promise she could stop herself. She had already crossed the line she knew would break me. I listened, quietly, holding on to the calm I had found within myself. And when she finally asked me what I wanted to do, I looked her in the eye and said, "I've already decided. We can't keep going like this. It's over." There were tears, apologies, and long silences. But in that moment, I felt a strange clarity. I didn't feel victorious. I didn't feel relief. I felt free. Free to rebuild my life. Free to reclaim the part of me I had lost in the quiet compromises of love and betrayal. In the months that followed, I focused on myself, my children, and the small joys that remind you life goes on. Every step forward was painful, but every step also reminded me that self-respect is not given. it is reclaimed. That calmness I held onto during the week became my anchor. It wasn't a shield against pain, but a tool for survival, for dignity, for a future where betrayal wouldn't define me. Looking back, I realize now that week wasn't just about her ultimatum. It was about the awakening it forced in me. The heartbreak, the deception, the quiet, suffocating betrayal. All of it led me to discover strength I didn't know I had. If this story resonates with you, if you face betrayal, ultimatums, or the slow erosion of trust, please share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your experiences because sometimes understanding each other's pain is how we heal. And don't forget to subscribe for more real stories about love, heartbreak, and the courage it takes to find yourself again.